Are you listening? This is Sheepdog, coming to you from ear to the ground. Hope you're all doing well. I have been working on a compilation of writings that I'd like to hear possibly some feedback from you all on. Hope you enjoy the video. Please hit the like button and share this on social media and to subscribe to my channel. So I'm working on a compilation of writings called Watching Humans. Stuff like rate what you know, people watching, how I refer to as watching humans, lack of human interaction, body language, look at me, byproducts, and why. Start off here with rate what you know. If there has been one thing over the years of writing a compilation of works in the past, is the most prolific writers over the centuries are the ones who write from their personal experience. This is also my common purpose. As I proceed to share with you my own personal experience as it comes to my own, as well as the indirect events that I have witnessed over the years, I have formed my own opinions of how I see this topic of the human condition. I will do so to the best of my ability. People watching, or watching humans. People watching, or however referred to it as watching humans, is the root of my inspiration as it comes to all of my writing. I have been a writer from childhood, but as I grew older, becoming more aware of my surroundings, I began to notice how humans acted around other humans. Often did not correctly correspond with what I could plainly see as the opposite of how I witnessed other humans react to the same kind of event in the past. My observation was that many humans would rather hide their true feelings and emotions than to openly show what they were truly feeling. I refer to this as wearing masks, depending who said human was around, depending which one of these masks that they would be adorning. In my experience watching humans, it is that it gives me a vast amount of opportunity to observe and interact. Also to stay connected to the world about myself, while either just walking around town or sitting in a coffee shop observing how humans interact with each other. Many a time will find myself in conversation with a complete stranger discussing all kinds of issues. This for me is where I find myself in opportunities to learn the most about the people in my own community from another individual's point of view. Just listening and observing the many conversations happening all around, you can pretty accurately make a good calculation of where humans in their communities stand on certain issues that directly affect their own environment and living conditions. It's much easier to do this in smaller communities, where the majority of its residents can gather and discuss such matters. So is also by my own observation, the size of any said community has a lot to do with how well its residents communicate with each other. Or, indeed, it's a very large metropolis with many other differing stances on a variety of issues, making it very difficult for any one sect of individuals to come to any kind of agreement on any issues. There's also always room to learn more about our society, how the inhabitants coexist, or in many situations quite the opposite be true, where no one can agree on anything, creating mass conflict and even escalate into war in these places. So, for the most part, the less humans isolated in one area equals less stress and conflict, as well as less drama created by its citizens. This will also determine if indeed it's a very large metropolis, wherein there are a vast amount of humans. There will be more stress, conflict, and drama, where because of this environment, situations are very much more likely to escalate into acts of violence and possibly war. In my own experience, I have myself lived in bigger communities, as well as smaller ones. I personally prefer to live in smaller communities, where life is simple with simpler living. Simple living works for me. Once in a while, it's very nice to revisit my own stomping grounds after a long time away. But at the same time, there is also a great sense of gratitude and relief that you will soon be returning to a simple routine of home living, where everything has its place and where you most find yourself grounded and at peace. This is a very profound feeling that brings it with a sense of security. I have been very truly blessed to have finally found a place where I belong, on this rock floating around the universe that they call Earth. I'm eternally grateful for this occurrence in my life. After moving innumerable times through my life, whether it be willingly, unwillingly, or circumstantial, I have never before felt that I have truly fit in anywhere. It's a wondrous feeling to have that feeling of belonging, to know that you have finally found some place to call home, finally having a feeling of security that you have been searching for all your life. I no longer have to continue to search for my utopia. So that's a little bit I wanted to share you for the moment. I'd like to hear some feedback. If you like it, didn't like it, you're indifferent. No, it doesn't matter. I just like to hear people have to say. Alright, well, this is a sheepdog signing off, and I'll be back to you soon. Thank you.